Okay. Yeah, Twitch, Twitch is a little bit different. Twitch is a little bit different in the way it operates, is it not? It is. When it says you're live, you're live. So you have to restart it that way. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Okay, so now it's fine. Now it's gonna work. Right? Now it should work correctly. Finally. So it turns out you can. Turns out you can. Let me just real quick change this. Okay. Yorick smash. Yorick smash. Right? Oh, it is a puzzle game, yeah. It says so. It is a puzzle game. Let me check everything. Let me just real quick check everything. Half-Life is not there anymore. Okay. Done. I did the slap just in case. I actually didn't know. I wasn't 100% certain. But yeah, thanks for the slap. Thanks for the slap. Thanks for the slap. Let me check if everything works fine. Let me check if everything works fine. I think it should. I think it should. But the thing is, even if you're not live, it should be able to do the slap, you know? Ramos on hard base game. Yes. I did work a little bit on that hard base. I did. Just a little bit there. Hello, mummy. Hello, Tau Pile. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Who is Donovan Mitchell? What is that comment about? Is that just spam, copy, pasta or something like that? So it turns out it's Mother's Day after Tomorrow, right? Mother's Day. Let's ban Jax. Just a classic one. Just a classic ban. By the way, how many of you are Yorick mains? Brax, are you playing Yorick? You might have answered this already, but yeah. Just a refresher on how it, you know, what are you doing? You once talked about music and you made me discover Tara Reid and I loved it. Do you have some more recommendations? Tool. 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 Double O and double R. Do you really like Tara Reid? I remember somebody said that it's trash when they checked it out after I recommended it, you know? Fourth champ most used. 144k points. Mike says. What is your first champ most used? Morning, Rippin' Bowls. Rippin' Balls? I main Samira and Pike. Depends if you want to play support or ADC. I think you learn bot lane by playing both roles. I don't even play League. Well done. No, I like League. You know, especially if you're a farmer. If you're a farmer, League is fine. League is fine. If you're a farmer, League is fine. I guess, you know, other stuff too is fine. But farmer is the easiest one of all, you know. It's just the easiest one of all. What's my mastery point? It's a lot. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's not responding. Why is that? What you doing, guys? What are you doing, guys? Yeah, none of the games are made in Blender. Blender cannot make games which are... Blender cannot make games which are for the web. Yeah. Oh, I have to switch this too. You know, today I'm really, you know. Today I have to juggle some stuff around. I sometimes play Thresh top for fun. Is it fun? I feel like a lot of these weird fun picks are not fun because they just don't work, you know? And I don't know if... well, I'm guessing Thresh doesn't work. You know? I'm guessing it doesn't work. Okay. Wow, I need to kind of reposition my brain from Half-Life to this.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I need to kind of reposition my brain. Okay. We don't need this. Please, Mundo. I guess it's not his fault. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh no. Oh no.
Minions have spawned.
I thought you playing Half-Life or you were dreaming. That was an illusion. But seriously, I'm gonna finish Half-Life on another stream. I wanted to split today's stream into Half-Life and League of Legends, but turns out it's very, very, you know, long. It takes a very long time to finish that game. It would have taken me at least, I think, 2 more hours. Okay. How did he get level 2 so quickly? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, kill experience. True. Okay. Okay. He's out of mana already, almost. Okay. Farmer. Do you think it's possible to farm your way to the challenger rank? Probably not, though, you know. Challenger is such a high rank that from the outside I can just say that I expect it to have all kinds of weird, you know, things where it's not only that it's really hard getting there, but there's a little bit of like kind of like gatekeeping in the sense that some champions just can't do it, you know. And I'm not really talking about Yorick. I don't know if Yorick is the one. I don't know if that works, but no, it does not. That's unlucky. Just a little bit unlucky. Okay. Okay. Let's focus. Let's focus on the farming. The farming is quite good. 21. Actually, what am I saying? That's not that good against this guy. Usually you want to be... okay. You want to be farming that CS as if those are strawberries in a field, you know what I'm saying? As if they're in a those are strawberries in a field. 30 per minute. Okay. Yeah, I was watching that professional play, and they had pretty bad CS, and I was thinking, you know, that was actually not, you know, it's kind of a bittersweet realization, because you think, oh, I can do better CS than they do, but then I think, hey, but those are professionals, so that must mean it doesn't matter that much, you know. That must mean it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Oh no, what is this? He can actually ignite me, can't he? Yes, he can. There's that Janna shield. Or isn't it? Can I survive this or what? Almost. That cleaver just slapping him. There it is. Oh. Okay. Okay, Wilkie Collins. A little bit too scary. The wolf. You know, AI said something interesting. They said that head crabs, the argument could be that they, every living thing has a right to live. And I don't even understand how that makes sense, because a right to live, you know, it's only kind of like in human communication you can say something like that, you know. They are versus other good players, suppressor must greater. Yeah, I understand. That's why I say it's kind of like a bittersweet situation. CS is really relative in that sense, right? It's really relative in that sense. Okay. Okie dokie. I might have to immediately buy the Iceborne Gauntlet. Or maybe even the thing that reduces healing, right? Do you know about the game Metro 2033? I think I've heard about it, but I'm not sure if I know. You know what? Actually, maybe could have. Okay. You know, you might be 2, but we are 6 here. Metro 2033. Yeah, I don't know. What is that? Why do you ask? Why do you ask, my friend? Again, very similar than before. I think he survives, right? Okay. Okay. We have a wolf problem. What is the correct response to that? And I have to say, my friends, ever since they changed Yorick, I do enjoy playing the reactionary Yorick, who reacts. Not like in terms of politics reactionary. Why flash instead of walking in? Yeah, probably. I just wanted to kind of... I don't actually know. I don't remember exactly what happened there. I see you coming there. I see you. I see him. Maybe I could have walked in. I would have to rewatch that moment, you know, to be sure. But I guess I felt like... Okay. I guess I felt like I can't. Okay.
An enemy is unstoppable.
We have a real problem with that wolf, you know? And I mean real problem. And I do mean a real problem, you know? A real mean problem. Hello, Duracell. Hello, my friend. With an E at the end. Okay. Can I get these and just recall? I think I can. He might interrupt me, but it's gonna be like an... I'm still gonna do the ego recall. Oh, he... oh, almost. Almost, though. Masturbator. Masturbator. Okay, he went from the other side. Actually messed it up. Yeah. You know, he kind of reeled out that fish hook, and I did kind of catch it. That's unlucky. Yeah. That's unlucky. Have you ever built Fimbulwinter? No, I don't. I read your comment about it. I don't think that's a good idea, you know? Thanks. Yeah, a lot. Listen to the Hot Vodka album. I'm not used to rap, but I like Tara Reid pretty much. Nice, nice. I like it. I listen to him almost every day. Almost every day, you know? Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. We might get the First Blood Tower, you know? With all of this bad stuff happening, we could still do it. We could still do it. Do you love Yorick? Someone asks. Well, do you mean in a gay way? Or do you mean it in a man, how a man loves another man? Do you have more than one chat? Yes, it's YouTube chat too. Yeah. Yes, you might be confused that I'm reading YouTube chat. But I am. I am. Okay.
Shut down.
I think you love Yorick.
An enemy is
What makes you say that?
double kill.
How can one love themselves? Is that even possible? This guy's been using flash defensively, so I know that he has it. Every time I have it, I know that he will have it too. So, it's kind of unfortunate that this guy is 9-0, isn't it? Well, you know. You know. Do I have to go there? Because they will get the first tower if I don't? Oh, I should have been much faster. Oh no. There it is. That's how you just do 1, 2, 3 punch there. You know, that good old 1, 2, 3 punch. That good old 1, 2, 3 punch, man. Oh no. Gotta be really careful not to die here. This guy's really lucky. That guy's really lucky. Because we won't be able to build against him, you know. We will have to build against other guys. We will have to build against other guys. What elo is this? This is D3. Because I got demoted yesterday, I think. Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
Hello, Mr. Pokrick. How does it feel outliving generations of Yorick content creators? It actually feels bittersweet because I think, oh, I survived, but oh, I feel that I survived. Oh no, he's here. Why is he not attacking me and just letting me live like that? Sweet lord. What are you doing, Warwick? Wolf. Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet because, you know, no offense to any Yorick creators, because I feel like, I wouldn't say I feel like I won, of course, because it's not a competition. But when you see others quit and you just think, you know, I don't feel like quitting really. You feel like, oh, okay, you know, I survived. You know, so yeah, it's not really about winning. It's more like surviving is a better kind of explanation of that. Do you enjoy fishing? No, I do not. You survived, but at what cost? Oh, there's, you mean surviving, maiden surviving, you mean that one, yeah. There's a little bit of a mix-up between, you know, with the language there. And just a little bit of a mix-up. What's my real name? My real name is Davis.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
My real name is Davis. Okay. Let's get that thorn mail going. Let's get that thorn mail going. We really need that Mundo, you know? We really need that Mundo to come. No, not David. It's an S at the end. It is an S at the end. Why is she done? Why is she done? Don't do that, Mundo. Please. Mundo? Why are you doing that? Mundo's struggling a bit. Davis is a nice name. Hold up, did Slugdog quit? I'm not sure, I just read the comment. When Ninetales quit, then I read the comment that he's gonna... okay. Let's see. Yeah, I read the comment that Slugdog wants to, or is about to, or is going to, you know, quit. Okay. Kind of let them go a little bit. Just a little bit, let them go. There it is. I'm collecting those cool thousands from this guy. No? Yesterday he was streaming. Oh, yeah, well, then, you know, that's not... I'm just saying, I read a comment that there's not going to be a focus on Yorick anymore. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. By the way, is everything okay with the sound and with everything? This Jan just holding down the fort, and he is going to... No, not doing it. Almost perfect. Okay. Might actually die. No. Unlucky. No, it's not unlucky, I guess. Not unlucky, I guess. Have you said thank you once? Okay.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Has been destroyed.
I think I have to get this. Right? We are struggling. Smash doesn't exist, sorry. Do you think I need a smash sound effect? Okay, Janet, don't feed the wolf, please. I personally, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something that I find as a kind of like a philosophy or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's just a saying, but I really, really like, there's this picture of these two wolves, and I have this picture in my computer, or at least I used to have it, and the meaning, oh no, there's a figurine of two wolves, yeah, and it's supposed to remind you that whenever you have thoughts in your mind that are bad or good, the way you defeat them, it's about, I can't remember exactly what the story is, but the idea is that there are two wolves. There's the good wolf and there's the bad wolf. And one way of defeating the bad wolf is just go fight them, right? But another way, which is much better, and sometimes even the only possibility, is to not feed one of them, and that one doesn't survive. Well, it's kind of deep, if you ask me. It's kind of deep, you know? It's a little bit deep. Just a little bit deep. Okay. Just a little bit deep, and I really like that. I really like that.
Shut down.
Okay. I kind of remember this sound effect. Are you saying you remember that it was working, or... Because I think it definitely was not. Distractor in chief. If they have already converged for a team fight, that's just bad. If they are not... Okay, this... I'm awkward. This is really awkward for me. Oh, they actually come for me. What? Well done, Mr. Pokrick. Just distracting for the dragon. Actually, you know, I might die here, but it's... Might not even die anymore. Wow. No, let's not do this. I might still die, but, you know, let's just be sane about this, okay? Let's just be sane about this. You're unlucky. I don't blame my teammates, but they wanted to, you know, save me. But they ended up all dying, so... Unlucky. My bad, my bad. I finally caught my Sleep King live. Your voice is like perfect for me to sleep. I appreciate you. I appreciate your words, my friend. Inside you there are two wolves. They are in love with each other. What do you mean? What do you mean, my friend? Did you watch the Ninetale quit video? I watched only the beginning and I read the TLDR, which he conveniently, you know, put there. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was like 40 minutes, you know, no offense, but I just didn't watch it. It was kind of like, you know, the TLDR kind of worked against that video for me because I literally just didn't watch it because of it. So thanks for doing the TLDR, it's just that, you know, again, I didn't watch it because of it. Okay. Okay. Don't do that. Come on. All this CC here? I don't think I can even escape anymore. Damn, thanks a lot for trying to save me and actually sort of succeeding. I like this Janna. I really do. By the way, how did we lose the dragon? Did I miss something? How did we lose the dragon? Okay. Is Comet worth? It's a good question. You know, again, as I've said this before, it's better early game and around level 6 and, you know, 7, 8, 9, but then it gets outscaled. At least that's how I feel, you know? At least that's how I feel. Okay. Natal said Ryast asked about opinion. Was that a new thing? Oh, the opinion thing. Oh no, please don't catch me now. Oh, they're gonna catch me, I think. I can't escape this. Yeah, it is what it is. It's actually, I have to die quickly, by the way, because otherwise I'm gonna not be alive for the dragon. So, in a sense, yeah, sorry, I trolled this one. I trolled this one. Nantel said Riot asked us about our opinion. We said we want gold damage. Riot said we don't care. Well, it is what it is. They have their own agenda. And it literally is what it is, you know? Literally is what it is. But every game does not have late game. It's true, it's true. I know, I still believe that. It's just that these questions are kind of, you know, in my mind, they are kind of balanced. They keep kind of balancing, you know, tipping to one or the other side. So Ezreal is not going to be there. We have a good chance at that dragon. There we go.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
You know, I used to make my map big just as a meme, as a joke. You know, semi a joke, you know, 80-20, a joke. But really, you know, showing that, hey, you know, Yorick is supposed to look at the map. But now, I think it's worth. You just look at the map. Just look at the map. And it's very valuable. It is very valuable to look at the map. Okay, we don't have the cards. I don't have the cards right now. Yeah, we don't have the cards. Maiden. Maiden, you don't have the cards. Don't. Sweet. Lord. Lord Almighty, what are you doing? Oh, he hit Tristana. That's not good. This might be the end. This might be the end, my boys. Don't like this. Don't like this. He might be able to hold on, but probably not. GG easy, well played. Nice try. GG easy, well played, nice try. GG easy, well played, nice try, my friends. Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. I can try a couple of games Comet, but again, I think, yeah, it's the thing is, these runes are really similar. A lot of them, Conqueror, you know, all of them are really similar. I think one thing you can say for sure is that the runes by the name of, you know, the keystone called Electrocute is not worth. This one is not worth. Not because of it specifically, but the fact that you have to choose these weird, almost useless, you know, secondary runes. And I don't want to say useless like a flame, but they seem very useless compared to these ones, you know. So yeah, they seem a little bit useless. Leandry's Yorick, you are my hero. That's weird for me to hear, but you know, I'll take it. I'll take the banner. And run with it. I'll take the banner and run with it. Okay. I'll take the banner and run with it. You want top Yorick? No, thank you. No, thank you, my friend. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, we have Raptor in top. We have the big Aurelian Soul in top. Who bans Taric in 2025? I want support Yorick or unsub. I'm not sure what you mean, my friend. Favorite off-meta Yorick build? Leandry's. Leandry's, yep. I'm gonna do the Comet build. And, you know, maybe you can judge for yourself if it works. Dun, 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 bum. By the way, Pirate Software, I see his channel suggested a lot on Twitch. How many viewers he had before his drama? Now I see 7K. Did he have like 100K or something before then? Before that? I've never liked that guy. You should play hardcore classic WoW. 12K. So it's like two times. The damage was 2x hit. 2x hit drama. Look at that Lucian hairstyle. Damn. Oh. Yesterday somebody pressured me that I should have a new hat. And do you think it's a good idea to have a bald, kind of like bald cap, so that it looks, the bald cap symbolizing, bear with me, symbolizing Freak's kind of like destruction of Yorick. Do you think that's a good idea, or can I do better? I think I used to see him around 10 to 14K, but I didn't pay too much attention. Why not a straw hat? Round farmer's hat. It's a good start. Have you ever heard of Spicy City? No. Ever tried Split Push Trundle? No. Clown wig and a nose, since we are still playing this hero. Painful. My guy gets like a drama or two a month. He's a good guy, but he's very prone to do weird shit or be flamed a lot. He is an interesting figure. 100%, yeah. Rep her. Who? Who needs to be reported? Oh no, again we have the Wilkie comments. Wilkie Collins, sorry. Hopefully he's not going to be 9-0 this time. Just don't put a Jimmy hat on your head. Jimmy hat. That's an effing dumb. I'm learning about hats on this channel. I'm literally learning about hats on this channel. I learned about what is a top hat. Then I learned about what is Okay, I guess I didn't learn the next one because I can't remember the name of it. It's the fisherman's hat. There's a way they call it. That is a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bone plating. There it is. Bucket hat. Yes. Jimmy hat is so funny. Why the F? Is that a clown hat? Okay. One thing I do like about slapped her. Okay, I'm gonna get ganked. I'm gonna get ganked. Yanked out of the lane. And ganked. Yanked and ganked. Okay. Cowboy hat in celebration of New York skin. By the way, I did enjoy the Yorick wall artwork for it. The New York wall. It did look pretty good, honestly. It did. It did look pretty good. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. And this. And there it is. What would you say is the best way to grow your channel from your experience? Now, my channel right now is the opposite of growth. It's actually going down. But that's the YouTube channel. Twitch is growing for me. So I can tell you that growing, well, consistency, of course, you know, but also you can't just consistently do something that's bad. The way my channel grew is I started playing Yorick. I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed playing Yorick. Okay. Let's get this and this. And it was easy for me to make those videos, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. If it goes somewhere, it goes. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna stop. I might as well learn English, you know, stream, blah, 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 play the game. And, well, for me, it worked out that way. And it started growing, you know, and then it grew more, and I just consistently kept doing it, and I found some more interesting things to do. So I would say first it's consistency, but maybe even before that, you gotta have kind of like a strategy. The thing is, if it's too tough for you, even if the idea is very good, but it's so hard to do and you so not enjoy doing it, that you're not gonna have energy for it, then it's not gonna be successful. So yeah, it's consistency and kind of having, you know, you don't need a genius idea, but for me at least, I feel like, hey, you know, I want to have a kind of like this idea in my mind. Okay, how is this going to survive long term? What is going to go on with it, you know? What's the, just a little bit of an idea. You don't need to know everything, you know? Okay, that was a big miss there. That was a really big miss. Okay. The easiest answer that you have to 100% have... Oh, almost died. You 100% need consistency, because without consistency, that's like a super given. About the other stuff, like the idea and, you know, improvising and not improvising, you know, having a structure, not having a structure, that is more like a little bit, you know, people have different experiences. But the consistency is like, boom, you know, it's, you need it. You need that. And thank you for the stack there, my lady. Just real quick, just to thank you for the stack. Okay. What you doing? What you doing? Nikolia, what you doing? Okay. Seems like you have actual human beings. No. Only allegedly League of Legends have human beings. Allegedly. Warwick, where are you? So now the poke begins. Now this is the part where Comet... Now right this second, right this moment that you see right now, this is why it might be stronger than the other build. Because now I can, if I don't get ganked, I will poke her out and she's gonna suffer a lot. But it's only if I don't get ganked, okay? There he is. Is he level... Oh, he's level 6 already, damn. Okay. Oh, sweet lord. I don't know about this. Did he use it or not? Because if he has it, I can't. If he doesn't have it, I maybe can. Canned tuna. Canned tuna. Please. Oh, there it is. Nibbled it. Actually, maybe I have it. Oh, I should have stayed. Damn. Worst back of all time. Oh, Jesus. Worst back of all time. Sorry about that. When you say consistency, do you mean like a video a short a day for a whole life, or would you say having a whole blowout schedule? Schedule is really good. In my channels, like the biggest days, I had a schedule, but I had a natural schedule, meaning that I just kind of started uploading every Tuesday and Thursday. So I did stick to that. And there it is. Didn't need to flash, but it is what it is. Okay, now I need to flash. Maybe she dies? Let's see. She doesn't. There it is. Wow, this Elise is strong. I've been enjoying those Elises recently. Are you German? No. What makes you think that? What makes you think that, my boy? So yeah, and currently my channel is kind of like in a, not the best spot. My streams are actually making better numbers than my videos, which is, it is what it is, I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna continue, having the channel and doing what I do as much as I can with the best conscience. But if the algorithm doesn't pick anything up anymore, well, it's not gonna do it. Blue balled yourself with that plate. Yeah, true. Sorry, Tristana, I'm gonna take this wave. That is the deal. If you swap without a permission, I take the first wave, okay? I'm gonna miss the cannon because of this. Damn, flash for a cannon. Flash for a cannon, is that worth? What do you think? No. Do you do this for the love of the game or money? I absolutely like the game. Absolutely, 100%. And money is all connected with that. So I think if you provide a good service, it's as simple as that. You get money. Unfortunately, you can sometimes provide a good service and not get money, which is the struggle a little bit. But yeah, of course, I would even argue that it's really tough to do any kind of service. Okay, I was looking at the map and I forgot my train of thought. Okay. It's fine, that's the part of this channel, I forget my train of thought. And sometimes it's actually kind of like a natural cleansing mechanism, because if I forget my train of thought, again, it maybe wasn't that important, so, Now it seems easier to grow on other social media than on YouTube. I don't know, maybe. Sorry, Tristan, the farmer is gonna farm. When he sees a field, he farms, it's as simple as that sometimes. How did she survive that? Or did she? There's that comet diff. Okay. Is this going to be Maroon 5 diff soon? Maroon 5 diff? And I hope you know what I mean. I'm just hoping to get 1,000 subscribers before September because of a bet I made my friend because I don't want to lose 20 bucks and my pride. Yeah. The first 1,000 is quite tough. What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? Sorry for flaming him a little bit with this, but sometimes you gotta, sometimes a man's gotta ride his bull, you know? Sometimes a man's gotta ride his bull, you know? Ride the bull, not his bull. You should buy a webcam because it will help people remember you more easily. Yeah, you definitely should show your true face, your real face, 100%. People like when you show your real face. And you might be asking yourself, hey man, you're not showing your real face. That's where you're wrong, because this is my real face. This is my real face. Okie dokie. So, advice I can give you. Maybe it is really tough to give advice that is not different between different channels. It's really tough. But I think the consistency one is really good because consistency not only makes you come up with stuff that is funny and fun and interesting, because it kind of forces you to think, kind of be in the moment and do things. So only by doing, not only, I wouldn't say only, but very often doing gives you ideas like, oh, okay, this is the way it should be. Oh, okay, this is, oh, okay. No. Have to flash, sorry. Masturbator. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes the man's gotta ride the, as someone said, the cow. Boom. Slapped him. What was I talking about? Something about consistency and stuff. Oh yeah, the reason why consistency is good is not only because it forces you to come up with stuff. It's also like the algorithm likes consistency because you are reliable. And as far as I understand, YouTube does not like recommending their videos from channels that are not reliable, because it somehow messages to the user that no, not to the user, but to the system that, hey, I might get you hooked on this channel, which is good. You have the goods in the sense. But if you start not uploading anymore, the people will not like that. So the algorithm doesn't like the kind of like the giver uppers, Sadly, no one watches League in India. Is that true? Well, you don't have to watch. You don't have to have fans from India. And yeah, the Yorick face, I did the Half-Life stream, right? And again, the interesting thing that I mentioned already on stream is that if I stream Half-Life with my face, Riot can say, no, can't do that. Because they still have the copyright on it. They just allow me to use my face. So I'm in a pickle because that's my real face. And if I go on a street and if I do something somewhere that is not connected with Riot Games, they can just pull the plug on it. So they can actually pull the plug on me. which is not something that we want. Or is it? Okay. Dana. Dana da 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 da. Okay. Sorry. My YouTube channel did not get demonetized. I don't think I'll allow AI voice. Did you have AI voice? What happened there? We had a big problem in mid just now. We had a big problem in mid just now. What does that sound? That sounds beautiful. Oh yes, you know what? Yesterday, I was... Okay. I went to a concert. Oh no. How did I become on the losing end of that? Sweet lord. This was crazy. I should have reacted faster. Because she did a good play, didn't she? That was beautiful. At least Nintendo doesn't own it. They'd be trying to file patents for smiling with a shovel. Yeah. There's one channel that uses Ezreal voice for years at this point. AI? Well, I can't speak English fluently. I have very bad grammar. And you say that as you spell grammar with G-R-A-M-M-E-R. It's fine, you know, don't worry about it. But it's the same as being fat. Don't worry about it. But it's probably, you know, fix it. It's like, if you wish to, you can have an accent, because plenty of people have accents. Accents are charming very often. But you definitely need to kind of be able to, you know, all kinds of stuff can work. But one thing that is kind of a constant is that there shouldn't be, like, people shouldn't be listening to you and be mad. Because one of the things that very often happens, at least to me, for example, I will see a tutorial on Unreal Engine, and it's like the golden tutorial. It speaks about stuff that's just incredibly important, and I want to know about it. And if the channel's gonna have bad sound, I'm just gonna be mad and not listen to it, you know. We have a problem suddenly. We inted. We have inted away the game, by the way. Okay. We have inted away the game. Okay. Not the best flash, by the way. Not the best flash. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible, by the way. What a throw indeed. What a throw indeed. Is this one of those cases where early game good, late game bad? Might be. You look strikingly similar to a crowbar-wielding scientist I saw not a while ago. That was a dream. Do you have Indian accent? Elise did have Smite, I guess. Is she trolling? We don't want to have people who trolling. Trolling, 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 trolling. Okay. So, yeah, you can follow my channel and see how it's gonna do. You know, sometimes the fire burns out. Sometimes it happens. I of course hope that that's not the case for my channel, but it can happen sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, we can't deal with that. While the split push happens, right? We can't deal with that. Okay. He fly. He flying. The reason I go so far is so I can release Maiden. And, oh no, why did they stay? That farmer diff. What a magnificent throw this was. You know, this is the, you know, if we, if I keep throwing games like this, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's why Baus is so popular recently. Baus has been popular for a very long time, hasn't he? Grenade practice coming in handy. Well played. Well played. Okay. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, I think it's GG. No, don't say that. Don't say that. We have Kale, okay? How can you say it's GG ever if we have Kale? Well, okay. She's not there anymore. She's not there anymore. Okay. Can I? There she is. There she is. Almost. Almost got her. Almost got her. Okay. Where is she? How much did she get poked? Now that's the question. Now my question is, you know, I don't want to flame this Nami, but why did she ignite Mr. Aatrox over there? Oh, excuse me, Aatrox. Oh no. This is such an embarrassing throw. And I can't say that the throw happened from only from me. No, only from my teammates. It happened from me too. You know? What the Elise doing? You know, when you... One more thing about throwing is that you can stop throwing the grenade at any point. You just have to stop. But if you don't stop, then what you doing? I think we're good. I think we're good. Don't you worry about us. Okay. You trolled by opening your mouth. Come on. Guys. Oh no. Nicolia. People don't seem to understand how important positioning is. In this rank, maybe. Other ranks, I think they do. Don't they? Okay. Let's take this one. Nami is worried that I'm gonna die. Don't you worry, Nami. Do not worry about me, Mrs. Nami. There she is. Okay. And suddenly, Orianna is just blasting everybody. You know? When am I gonna stop losing the late game? Please. With this Comet build. You know? When am I gonna stop doing that? Can I do a little bit of this? Some psychological damage? Whoop. The thing is, let me tell you something about doing this. So, when you do this, it's considered trolling, right? There's a big psychological caveat to this. When you do this, they see that as flame. So they will extra try to, okay? They will try to hit you extra, you know, just make sure that you die when you do that. And then they will say, dance more or something like that. And that in and of itself is the reason you should do that, because you sometimes can bait them into a bad position. Like right now, okay, see, he survived, But he could have tried to, you know, kill me. And then we would have, he would have overstayed, and we would have gotten him, and you know, and then it would be what it would be, you know. I don't need to release Maiden, by the way, because these are gonna auto push on its own. I think I need to either release her bot or not release her at all. Yeah. That Aatrox, by the way, not unkillable. Not gonna be possible for the foreseeable, maybe ever. Really? Maybe ever in this match. Okay, there's Orianna. Don't much care for her. I don't even mean to be here to fight her. I just mean to distract them from the fight, you know, which is the thing I want to do. And there's that AU happening, I can see on the minimap. There's that AU. I saw it, I saw it. Of course I did. Okay, who is here? Is it Aatrox? I think it's Aatrox. Gotta be careful with this now. Because he's gonna be really fast once he recalls, you know? Okay, there it is. Let me do a little bit of this. It might work out because he might not see that it's pushing. Why the F is she legendary? Excuse me, but I thought that she lost the mid lane. Why is she legendary? Okay, there he goes. There they all go, by the way. Very good. Well done by me, says no one. Because it's not, you know, it's not clear that I did something. Where did that come from? Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's do a little bit of trolling here. We do a little bit of trolling, we do a little bit of trolling. Is Umbral Glaive the move this game, though? No, it's probably not, so maybe it was the reason why we threw. But, you know, I'm just one guy. How much can one guy throw? I did practice grenades, you know, this morning with Half-Life, but, you know, it's... Oh. No, 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 no. He mad. Look at that. He mad. Push that. Please push that. Because if she pushes that, we good. You know, even if they catch us. Ooh. There it is. Sorry for flashing there, but kind of felt like I did have to do that. I had no choice. Because sometimes he gets back health real quick, you know. This is riveting match. This is a riveting match. Everything is in my hands. That's the way you should view games. You should almost imagine... has your team said thank you once? Does Comet proc Leandries? I actually don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think it does, yeah. Please stall as much as you can. Please stall as much as you can. We can wear them down. We can... No, no, no. What's going on? Well, if they have damage, I'm not going to tell them not to do it, but I'm just a little bit kind of like, you know, wary that like, okay, what's going on there? That wolf is running. Let me tell you, he is running from that base like there is like he's just, you know, oh, like there's some food. You know, wolves are actually really horrible creatures. And I mean really horrible creatures. Oh, I don't even want to think about the real wolves. I know that we romanticize wolves as some kind of, you know, oh, you know, this and that pack, you know, pack beasts, so majestic. But those MFs train their little wolf dogs on a herd, and they just make... Careful. No, 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 careful.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy is
Okay. Whoopsie daisies. Caught me. Yeah, caught me. I said careful, and then they caught me. Oh, and somehow I got an assist there. Yeah, they train their cubs just for fun. They kill a flock. You know, they just train on that flock. What the F? You know, and then they eat dogs. I've seen the videos where a dog is chained to the house, to the little, you know, dog house, and those MFs just hop a fence and they eat him. That's horrible, you know? Absolutely horrible. Why do you buy Eclipse and not Trinity Force? I can't confirm that Trinity Force is actually worse than Eclipse, so I just do it, you know. I just do it out of, you know, whatever. I just like it better. It's for poke, so that's why I do it, I guess is the short answer to that. Why do ghouls stop autoing the scuttle crab after a while? Because of Freak. He promised to code ghouls so that they keep hitting the enemy even if they are behind, you know, them. But then they kind of didn't do that. I think Aatrox is bait. Oh, there it is. There it is. He doesn't have the cards right now. Nah, my wall just came back up, but I just wasn't. Yep. There it is. There it is. Why you flashing, lady? Why you flashing? This is just such a riveting match. This is why you watch this channel, I believe. Right? Oh, do you mean why they stop autoing? There are two reasons. The first is that they start the move, the animation. They start the animation, but then they don't get close enough. And they don't finish it. That's the first one. And the second one is because the ghouls... Wow, that was a lot. That was actually a lot, okay? That was actually a lot. The second is because they lose vision of him. If he walks into a bush, which he often does, yeah, you lose vision and then they stop. That's about it. Just put a slow on jungle monsters. They have been nerfing Yorick jungle for like 5 or 10 or 50,000 patches in a row. Why do you expect that they are gonna do such a thing? You know, maybe you don't expect it, but I'm just saying I wouldn't expect that. Elise, run. Run, my boys. Come on, why you gotta do that? Am I gonna now int as well? Okay. Did a little bit of poke there. Unkillable Aatrox goes down. Da -da 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 -da. From an entrepreneurship standpoint, capitalizing on the lost audience of Ninetales and Slugdog is a good move. I'm not sure I'm doing that really. I'm just doing the same thing. It's just kind of like situational, you know. No, don't do that. Damn. I believe that's what they call a wipeout. That is what they call a wipeout, isn't it? But yeah, on Twitch, I have almost every stream I do, I have record numbers of viewers. It's growing actively, which is not what you can say about my YouTube channel. So I personally, and you know, all kinds of things could happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but me personally, I am kind of excited about. Oh, she dead. Wow. I think that's what they call a riveting gameplay, actually. Absolutely riveting gameplay. Look at that, Tristana just saying what up to Renata. Oh. But me personally, I think I'm kind of excited to see. Maybe my future is more on Twitch, like doing some interesting stuff on Twitch, but then still having YouTube channel for like the videos where they are kind of like, you know, more focused, meaning that, oh, there's this thing, you know, I make a video about this. Oh, there's this thing, I make a video about this. Because it's kind of disheartening seeing that my regular videos pull in less watch time than streams. Because that's kind of unsustainable, you know. Because, you know, it's kind of a little bit disheartening seeing that, you know. So yeah. So that's that. So that is that. Don't worry, Parker. There will be a time again where we'll be able to make off meta picks and we'll have freedom to play weird stuff. I spoke too soon. Forgive me, Father. Yeah. Become a believer, okay? Become a believer. Do not be not a believer. Brother, Twitch money is significantly more than YouTube money, so focusing on streaming on Twitch is a good idea. How do you know that? Are you a streamer? Do I not know you? But yeah, Twitch, I was looking at the analytics and I've been streaming only for a month and it's already something like 1/4, maybe even more of YouTube. So, you know, I might just have to follow the Monet. I might just have to follow the Monet. Bum bum bum. And I really hope it grows, because I am willing to stream more. I'm also willing to stream every day. It's just that I have had, thus far I've had trouble finding, not becoming stale. You know, oh, he's online. You know, it's the same thing. I still have a little bit of a trouble, you know, doing that. But yeah. I would love to be able to stream every day because I enjoy it. I just, you know, I just talk and I like, you know, he talk, he like. That's about the extent of that. Any chance for a coding stream? My friend, I'm not a coder. I'm a designer. It's tough for me to code, you know? It's really tough for me to code. Maybe I could sometimes, you know, I could show you how I'm kind of piecing together the things I'm making. For example, obviously the pigeon agents is something that is being pieced together in the Play Canvas app. And, you know, I would have to do that on the Mr. Anderson tutorials channel, because I would, I think, be stepping on my channel's toes if I do that. Because, you know, the Half-Life stream is already like something, oh, okay, you know, people don't expect that because, well, but that's at least a little bit in line with what's going on. The coding stream is like, oh, what is going on, you know? What is going on? Unless it's something connected with League of Legends, or where it makes kind of like, it makes sense in some kind of a context, you know, with League of Legends, you know? So, yesterday, I spent, I think, 7 hours trying to figure out how in the Photon multiplayer engine, and all you need to know about it is that it just makes multiplayer possible. It's just a server for multiplayer. I spent like 7 hours trying to figure out how to do just custom properties for rooms. You know, those of you who know what that means, you do. If you don't, you imagine, maybe, you know, it makes sense a little bit. And then, okay, here's the interesting thing about multiplayer. Did you know that Blizzard, in the days of Diablo and StarCraft and whatever else they had, all of the Battle.net that they had, which was a huge, absolutely enormous multiplayer network, all of that was on one PC. And that's because they connect. There's not a server, they kind of connect each other, players with each other. So I was trying to do the centralized thing where each of the pigeon games would be in a different room, which would kind of have a kind of like a server, and the room would have some properties. Like, for example, okay, this room has this map, it's a rooftop number 1. This room would have this map, it's a rooftop number 2. And so what happened was that I was trying to make it like that. So I would, you know, people will be able to play in rooms. That's the goal. And so each room would have these properties like, oh, this is the map, this is the map. And then I couldn't figure out, and then I was talking to Gemini, and I said, hey, you know, is it possible for a player to be the kind of like the host of the room, and then the host has all of the information about the room? He said, oh yeah, that's how people do that. That's how it is, you know. And when the host leaves, you would imagine it would crash the whole room, right? Because, well, the host isn't there. But no, the host just goes to another player. I hope that any of this makes sense. So that's actually one of the ways AI is really, really useful, because just ask the AI, because you're trying to reinvent the wheel for 7 effing hours yesterday. And I was mad, let me tell you, I was mad. Because it's the same problem, it just doesn't work. And I was mad. And then it turns out, oh yeah, people do it this way. Oh, and now it works. Oh, where are the 7 hours, excuse me? Can I get them back? Hey, you know, God, programming God, whatever God, game dev God, where are the hours? Do they go in some kind of a bucket or something? You know, hour bucket, lost hour bucket? Where is it? You know, can I apply for the lost hours? Or what's going on? What is going on? So, yes, enough of that. Dev streamed and make it flexible, haha, true. Sorry, I wasn't reading when exactly you made those comments, so I don't know. I have an inkling, you know, an idea where when you responded to it. Dev stream. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna make it flexible. The big flexible way to do it on my channel, of course. Oh, don't you do this. Oh, he's smart. Look at this. Oh, don't auto-attack me. Don't do it. There it is. There's that comet. Or is it? It's not, actually. Well, I was hoping that the ghouls are gonna... Whoops. You know, just juking. Just going left and right. You know? Just a little bit of that. Okay. Excuse me for being dumb for a second there. Just lost my... Just 20 IQ points down. Just 20 points down. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens, you know. So yesterday, I went to a concert that the Maiden had prepared. You know, Maiden has a friend, and the friend was busy. So they were... okay. So they were supposed to go to a concert of classical music. So the friend was busy, and I was invited. And, you know, when people invite me, I often say no. But when the wife invites me, I'm not sure if you can say no. If the wife is listening, I wanted to go to the concert, and it's not like it was an obligation, but you know what I mean, you know? So, lo and behold, the time is to go to the concert, and I go outside, and I live right I can't spoil my address, dox my address, but I live exactly at the building where the concert was. It's like 3 minutes from my... It's actually 1 minute from my house if you exclude the going down the stairs and stuff. And I go to the concert, and let me tell you, that was... that was riveting, okay? That was... First of all, the people come to the, you know, to this stage. There are less people in the audience than there are on the stage, and don't, you know, it's not meant as a huge flame, but it's still a little bit of a flame, because come on, why are you having those, you know, why is the audience less than the people on stage? Because it was like a concert of, there was a big orchestra, you know, and they all come out, and you know, they bow, everybody's clapping. And it turns out that it was not only a classical music orchestra, but it was specifically new Latvian works, okay? And I promise you there's going to be a catharsis at the end of this story. And I was sitting down, and I thought, okay, Maiden warned me that it's going to be 2 hours, and I thought, oh, Jesus, sweet Lord, I'm sitting here in the chair for 2 hours. That's it. That's it. There's nothing, you know. It's over. 2 hours gone. Added to the 7 hours lost programming today. So, and they come out, they do the bowing, you know, and then the women start singing. And I was actually kind of amazed, because it sounded great. It really sounded great. There was this, oh, you know, that sound, but it was very, it was, you know, many people together were doing that, and I did like it. I did enjoy it, but it started kind of being repetitive, and you know, they played these songs which were composed by new Latvian composers. And you know, imagine going to a classical music show, and it's already, you know, if you don't enjoy music to that extent, because I understand it's very interesting if you understand, oh, you know, now the horn is playing, oh, now did you hear the piano, it's tuned to this way, then it's really interesting. But if you're just sitting like a Yorick player in the in the audience, you don't understand what's going on. So it was kind of getting kind of boring. But then, you know, kind of midway, I realized, hey, these guys are making something that has almost no audience. And I don't mean that they don't have no audience, it's just that they are composing new classical music pieces which sound, to the untrained ear exactly the same as everything else. They are doing something that, as I was sitting there, I kind of started gaining respect for these guys, because there's a guy, like 60-year-old, just a kind of like a charming guy who just, and you can see in his face that it's really important to him that the music is played. And I kind of my heart started kind of like opening up, and I thought, who am I here to flame, in my mind? Because I was flaming the thing in my mind, because I thought, this is boring. And I started kind of enjoying, because I thought, damn, these guys care about this stuff. And it really rubbed off on me, the fact that they care about it so much, even though, again, on stage there were more people than in the audience. But, and yeah, I actually came out of there. It turned out it was only 1 hour, which was big. So it wasn't, I wasn't too tired of it. And I really came out of there respecting them. Respect gained, just because they are doing something that I really like, that there's almost no chance, and I don't say there's no chance, I say there's almost no chance at big success. Alistar, don't do it, Alistar. I see you there. There he is. Yeah. But they still do it. So I like that. I did really like that. Don't do that. Don't touch her like that. He is trying to... Don't do that, Alistar. Okay. So it did, rub off on me. And all these old guys, the old guy had a sweater, like almost like a Christmas sweater on. And he was in his eyes, you could see that he's so... nervous. These guys are going to play his song, and, well, let me tell you, I couldn't tell the difference between his song and the song before, so it was what it was. But I could see in his eyes that he cares. He was Sir Cares a lot. And I didn't start crying, but it was kind of like, I was moved a little bit, So... that's that. That is that. When you're doing things you love, you're already successful. Yeah, in a sense, it's true. Wolf of Wall Street, of course, would not agree. But yeah. Smooth brain Yorick does go. No, I know what harmony is. Come on. I am not trained in music, but that's, don't paint me, there's a saying in Latvian, the devil is already black, don't paint him blacker. I don't know if there's a saying in other countries like that too. So, I am as unintelligent about that stuff as I am, don't make me even more. And some of the songs or compositions, I guess, or pieces of music were, let me say, it was noisy, okay? It was like my ears were becoming pierced. I was just sitting there and it was like, oh, but became stronger and stronger, and my ear was just, That's racist, though. Against the devil, or what? I guess it is racist because he is black. At least in Latvian folklore. Life is racist in that sense. Oh. Okay. I'm sure I want you to know you've used the words old guys and rubbed off. By the way, did I not pay attention that he just killed the wife? Because suddenly I don't have the wife anymore. Okay, I have to make him pay. There it is, one poke. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Gotta be really careful with this now. Yeah. Sorry. How many people are gonna be here? Come on. Guys. Guys. At least I saved the Drake, I guess. So, well played, Mr. Pocrick. Well played, my boy. Oh, that's so amazing. That have you said thank you once? First of all, perfect use of it. And second of all, it's so funny how it's you know, how it does it like that. You know. Moonlight Sonata never gets old. Yeah, they actually went for me. Kind of confusing and interesting and weird. So yeah, and all of the old people there, they all have their... Oh, and you know, it was only an hour, so they play a piece and they get up. Okay, they get up. After the piece, you know, the composer just turns to one of the ladies that was singing, and then, you know, then everybody claps. And I'm guessing they... In each piece of the music, there is... I was just observing, you know, I'm just a Yorick player, okay? I was observing that, let's say there's a particularly horn-heavy moment. So the horn player is going like... And then after the piece, they will put a spotlight on the horn player, and everybody's gonna kind of thank him for it. I should have played Have You Said Thank You Once? If no one plays the horn, you know, thanks the horn player after that. And they just kept doing that, and it was a whole ritual of these... and I don't mean this as a flame, again. Music nerds just thanking each other for the pieces played. You know? Let's do it. We can do it. We can do it. It's the first one. It's the first one. Boom. Thank you. Or thank Yoi. I guess it's thank Yoi. So they were thanking each other, you know, across the... That was a wonderful experience. Wonderful, actually. Have you played BL1? What is BL1?
Have you said thank you once?
Hey Varus, have you said thank you once? Have you said thank you once? Just rush it. Yeah, we can rush it. We can rush it. We can do a little bit of that Russian roulette. Borderlands. Oh no, I have not. I have not played it. Sorry. And the what's the guy's name who is doing the waving of the wand? He's not the composer, he's not the director. There's a name for him, right? In music. Conductor, yeah. He's like a metal. He's like that good old, you know, metallic. Well, he's conducting everything. And I was doing my best to... Oh no, baited me. At least we got one, right? At least we got one. Okay. Who bait whom? Who bait who? Or whom? Actually, they bait us. Yeah. Well, Itty woodity. How's the pigeon game going? It's going very well. I finally have reached a place where it works. It just needs a little bit more, like, for the first iteration where we are, you know, on the stream, we are all going to be able to connect and just, you know, do a little bit of pecking at each other. It's very close to that. The networking almost works perfectly. And the big difference from the last version will be that the lobby system will work, meaning that you will be able, if you want to play privately, for example, 1v1, pigeon versus pigeon, you're going to be able to do that. Damn, we again have a legendary jungler. Fortunately for us, we have a lot of objectives though, so... What you doing, boy? Okay. I dislike the fact that he is here. Okay, let's try to outplay this guy, okay? Can I get all of these? Yes. Has stolen the Cloud Drake. There we go. Okay. Oh, he messed it up. Boom. Can I survive this, by the way? Okay. Careful. Careful, Renekton. Is he baiting me? Nah, he did. Polikos, what you doing? Does Polikos have Vi here or not? He doesn't, judging from his actions. And what you did with the mustache stuff, it's gonna be still there. The thing I mentioned about the mustache problem, it's gonna be for the future. You know, I'm gonna have to make the decision. It's still there, and it's gonna be there for a while. I love the mustache. Chungus Opus. Chungus Opus. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. We coming. They baiting. She dead. Big. Big D. Big Diggs coming in with a G. Okay, don't demonetize me or soft monetize me. Any Kill Tony fans? The last episode was pretty bad. What you doing, lady? Slapped you. I'm getting burned. Getting burned over there. Okay. The mustache problem. No, it's not that big. Come on. Biggers diggers. Yeah, with a G, with a G. All of that is with a G. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
You know, don't turn your butt to Leandries. It's gonna burn it. Do not turn your butt to Leandries. Yeah, the latest Kill Tony episode kind of was, you know, oh no. If I survive, it's gonna be good, but if I don't, then... Oh, they nibbling. They keep nibbling. Okay, I'm recalling. I'm going there. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about that. Unfortunately... Oh no, it's actually perfect. Look at this. He might even die. If he doesn't respect Maiden, he dead. Let me tell you, he might not know. Sorry, Renekton, blue balled. Don't do that. Yeah, blue balled. Look at that. Look at those blue balls of his. What's going on over here? Please tell me that they can 2v1 that. Yes. Very good. Where's that Renekton? He might be waiting. There he is, waiting, quivering in those bushes again. Today is not that Titanic high. Oh, okay. No. Why are you doing this, Renekton? Come on. Stop that immediately. You're gonna get poked down. My boy. My boy Renekton. You can't say Renekton without saying neck. Okay? And he stuck his out for far too, you know. I might not have Maiden, but I'm still called the Pokrick, okay? You know. Okay. I can one-tap any target, really? I guess she can. There he is. I see you quivering there. Unlucky a little bit. Okay, she's charging it up. I have to go the other way. But I'm gonna die, yes. Yes. Not great. Do I need this, by the way? Yes. Let's see that Aurora. One tap. Okay. That Fiddlesticks tried to go in, but nothing happened. Unlucky. Dun dun. Rampadum. Okay.
Have you said thank you once?
Sorry. No, actually, I can't say thank you because... Has Renekton said thank anybody once, you know? I could catch him if he's greedy. Or not. Okay. Let's try to do as much pressure as I can. Okay. How is he losing that fight? Okay, too many people there. Too many mother uckers. Ucking with my shit, as the song goes, right? There's a song that says that. He do be poking from this mid lane. She one-tapped him. What you doing, boy? Oh. Careful, Tristana. I could poke you down, okay? I'm dead. Or am I, though? Yes. I am, indeed. I am dead indeed. Hopefully we get something done with this, with that Baron. Okay. What is an item that doesn't troll? Like next one. They have a lot of You know what? Let me tell you something. This item, you might not know something about it. You might not know something unique about it. You see this item right here? Critically strikes enemies below 40% health. This guy actually reduces that. So, you know, something to think about. 444 Jin intensifies. Jin? Where do you see Jin? Are you watching the same game, my friend? Oh, gotta be real careful. He really, that was a jump scare, you know, in and out of bush. Just boom, boom, done. There they are, quivering again. Just quivering, you know? You're level 15, okay? We are not on a Chris Hansen episode, so I'm not gonna, you know, deal with these. Oh, guys. Guys. Just getting poked down. Guys. Got poked down, that's, you know. What can I say? What can I say? Dad, your stats Jin approve. Your messages are cryptic sometimes, chat. Chat is really like, you know, a living organism.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
2,000, that's a lot. Probably coming from that Vi, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Might not finish the game. Oh. Gotta be real careful with that. Oh no, oh no. What happened? What is this Alistar doing over here? Okay. Jin love number 4. Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it now. Maybe we all have that toxic cat lady thing. It's from you and not cat. Minions doing the Lord's work, 100%. Okay, I'll be back in a moment, and I might be online for like 1 hour, definitely, but maybe 2 hours, okay? Today is gonna be a big day for streaming. Big day for streaming, okay? Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Why do the ladies like Jin? He's big into foreplay. There we go. Well done. Well played. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Welcome back, me. Welcome back, me. Double stream. He Half-Life, he farm. I can neither confirm nor deny that those are different people, different streams, different realities, you know? Different realities. I actually would love to confirm 100%. Thanks for being here, Mike. Goodbye, my friend. That Randuin's Omen does indeed reduce damage from Shadow Flame. Because if it does, well, it's overpowered. And also, Graga's Q has that mechanic where it blasts you in the face with that critical strike. Also, the item that, I always forget the name of it, that gives you a critical strike on your first hit against the champion. Also, critical strike, you know. All of that jazz is being reduced by Randuin's Omen. So, you know, we gotta start omening a little bit. We gotta start omening a little bit. Sundered Sky, yes, you're right. Sundered Sky, yes. Definitely gets reduced. Does it make sense to say we gotta start omening a little bit?
While omening isn't a standard word, it could be used playfully or creatively. It might suggest beginning to foreshadow something or starting to feel a sense of impending change. Drawing on the word omen, the meaning would depend heavily on the context of the conversation.
So what does the word omen mean?
An omen is a sign or event that's believed to foretell the future, often something bad. It's like a warning sign from the universe.
Okay, didn't know that. Thank you. Actually, today I learned. A big day.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help you learn something new today.
Yeah, but you told me to, you know, crowbar slap that scientist that time, so, you know, you're still a bad person, sorry.
I understand your concern about my previous response. I am still under development and learning to be
Yeah, exactly the same thing. I wish you could add nicknames for items in the shop. I keep trying to buy Umbral Pike and keep typing Lance for Sundered Sky. Isn't it possible when you do the, you know, might be an overkill, but I think you could maybe do it if you do the block, no? So you say Pike, for example, and then you type in the search, you say Pike in game. Doesn't work. It is what it is. Okay. Where is the party? Match. Find match. Yeah, there it is. Not a lot of Yorick's banned these days, by the way. Not a lot of bans experienced. I can do a tiny little bit of coding while on stream, just for this pigeon NPC, okay? So, do you see it? No, you don't. No, you don't. Pigeon agents, there it is. I do believe you can see it now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. There's the pigeon agent. There's that agent. And that's not an agent. That's the actual NPC. Okay, so the thing is this. I know for a fact that I will have to code the way these NPCs work. Outside of the fact that they... Okay, this is a little bit slow. This movement is a little bit slow. So there's the NPC, right? And right now, his movement is, well, let's just say, it's kind of easy to tell that he's an NPC, right? If you look at him, he's kind of rotating on the y-axis, and that's it. So one of the things I need to do 100% is that I need to go in this pigeon, NPC pigeon script. And as you can see, this is the movement that it currently has, which means that there's a bunch of settings, not settings, but variables defined. Timer. This has been a long time since I did this, but basically on update, it rotates. It sets the value of the pigeon entity. Yeah, there's set Euler angles. Well, it basically rotates the entity. This entity is the pigeon. Those of you who know a little bit about JavaScript maybe know what that means. Although I know just barely what that means. So right now, depending on the timer, let's look at it again. Let's think about it again, because I'm pretty rusty on this particular code. Timer is 0, okay. If the timer is 0, lerp factor, random time between 1 and 3 seconds, it okay, maybe I can pick last. That would be wonderful. I was assigned top, by the way, if you can't see that. It's a little bit unfortunate, a little bit unfortunate. Okay, let's ban Jax just to make sure that they know I'm there. They ban him a lot in plat and gold, says all hacker Ayoy. Okay, well, maybe I'm lucky, because it used to be after the first rework patches that, well, they banned him a lot, and now they don't anymore. At least for me, yesterday and today, it was. I don't think I saw any Yorick bans. I don't think I saw any Yorick bans. I'm not 100% sure how exactly on the update this lerp method works. But I know that if I were to change this to, let's say, 0.1, let's change it to 0.2, save it, refresh this, you would see him do that much more, sporadically, let's just say. I don't even know why I'm showing this. Yeah, you know what it is? I'm just learning the code myself, because, well, let's be honest, this was made like 9 months ago. 9 months ago. Okay. Okie dokie. So the main thing is that, yes, I can change him like turning around like this, but what I eventually really need to do is, you can see that there are these joints, right? And if I zoom in on my guy, that's not my guy actually. If I zoom in on my guy over here, these joints are just basically nodes, I think entities in Play Canvas they're called. And if you move them around, obviously you can see that it's kind of creating some kind of an animation, right? No, it moves, it has these weights on these vertices, so it moves around. I don't know if you can see these weights, I don't think you can in this editor, but this is made in, Blender. It can be made in Blender. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We have a problem, Houston. We have a problem here. We both banned Jax. And so yeah, the game is starting. Eventually, I do want to have the NPC pigeons move their neck as well. You know, maybe, you know, like this, so that it's not as easy telling who is the right one, you know. Maybe they could do a little bit of kind of like dancing and stuff, and then you as the player, you have to kind of mimic the pigeon so that others couldn't tell which one is you, you know, stuff like that. Okay, let's jump in the matches. Let's jump into in those matches. I don't appreciate playing against Aurelia, honestly. I hope that she's gonna push, and I need to learn to survive the first wave, you know. Are the AI pigeons the same class as the players? It's not exactly as in Unreal Engine. No, the answer is no. So the way it works for the AI pigeons is that they have what's called a render component. And that is the same for all pigeons. They all have the same render component. No, actually, it's not even that way. They all... No, yeah, it is. They have the same render component, which uses the pigeon model. And they all have the same hierarchy of bones. So, yes, they all are the same, except for the glasses and the mustache. Except for the glasses and the mustache. Okay. Let's jump into the match. Now I'm gonna try to cue her, and that's about it. That's the only thing I'm gonna do. Hopefully she's not gonna push the wave. I have to lose these early guys. Boom. There it is. There's that little poke there. Oh, actually 2 slaps. Gibia is her name. She has 3 stacks, so let's be careful about that. She might, keep those stacks up, which she is doing, so I better leave that wave right now. Hierarchy of bones is a wild thing to say. No, it is a in many, that's a normal thing in Blender, in modeling circles. The bones are in a hierarchy, and that's literally what that is. It's not even my, I know that I sometimes use language in a more than free way, but this isn't one of those cases. She doesn't seem like, I don't want to jinx it, but she doesn't seem like she's the best player right now. Doesn't seem like she's, doing... She should have poked me down by now. Not poked me, but, hit me a lot. You're not gonna win this. Only maybe if you get a gank or something, then you will. Oh, almost. How does she not know? Yorick smash. But Yorick get ganked, I believe. Oh, she dead. Don't even need to use Ignite. Masterclass Pokrick versus Aurelia. Just bagging it. Scooping it up. Yeah, you best believe I scooped it. You might have been thinking, hey man, is he gonna scoop her up or not? And you might have thought, yeah, I don't know. Best believe it scooped it. Greetings from Lithuania, my friend. Welcome. Greetings from Latvia. In modeling circles, yes, but in biology circles, or to a layman. Hierarchy of bones. Wouldn't you say that in biology circles too? Is that really that big of a stretch, if you'll pardon the pun? Scooped her. Scooped it up, man. She keeps dancing, but I just scooped her. Didn't even use my ignite. Sorry for gloating, but I'm happy. You can allow a man gloat once in a while. Ooh, now I gotta be careful. She's using mana like there's no tomorrow, but those cookies don't give you mana anymore, you know? Okay. Gotta be careful because I don't know what J4 is. You don't have the cards right now. She might have the cards with the J4, but not alone. Please tell me he's at the dragon. Please. Where is he? Okay. I feel like he's in the bushes quivering. Oh, there he is. I saw his little snippet, you know, that just a tiny little snippet of him. And now she's again dead. Because Irelia, what you doing? You counterpicked me, but it looks like you're having mana problems. What are those mana problems? What's going on here, Irelia? Getting poked? Okay. If she stays longer, he might even die. He might even die. She is definitely in the crib right now, and not in the sense that sometimes famous and rich rappers say that, oh, you know, come to my crib. Not in that sense. It's like she is a baby and she is in a crib, so, you know. They don't call me the scoop master. That's it. They don't call me the scoop master, but they should. They don't call me the scoop master for nothing. I would actually love to play a bunch of 1v1s against Irelia these days, because I would love to kind of understand in no uncertain terms what is the best thing to do level 1, level 2, level 3, level 6, you know. And you can't really do that playing like one Irelia game a week, or maybe even less. I should have not let her go back, by the way. Win trade Rel. You can't say Rel without saying... You can't say Irelia without saying Rel. Is that not true? I think she's just too trigger happy with that ability, which is kind of overpowered against Yorick. But she's too trigger happy, and no, she's rage roaming. Rage roaming. Oh no, she's gonna scoop it up. She's gonna scoop it up. Nope, she's not. Whew. Rage roaming, man. Just rage roaming. Yesterday I learned that. You know, that word. Don't like this. Don't like this. Now this is a problem, okay? This really is a problem. Cause I can't. It's really hard for me to do anything against something like this. Ooh. Scooped it. I don't know how she played it so poorly, but scooped it. Scooped it up, man. I'm happy because if you win against Irelia like this, you go to Yorick heaven, you know? Oh no, why is he here? No, you can't do that. It's just very annoying. He's not gonna let me go back, right? No, 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 he's gonna use it. He's gonna use it. Oh, rage. Rage Roman here. Probably bad for me, actually. Probably bad for me, but it is what it is, you know. Scoob Heaven, yeah. In Yorick Valhalla, they only let you in once you have won a lane against Irelia. Yep. Yep. True.
Enemy killing spree.
Hey, Irelia. Do you have some vanilla in you? Because I scooped you up. Do you have some chocolate chips in you? Because you've been scooped. Okay, enough of that gloating. Or is it enough of it? I might gloat more because Irelia is Irelia, okay? And now that I have these items, it is actually pretty bad. Although I have to be very, very careful because that jungle presence from the Yarvan is, you know, pretty intense. Oh, sweet lord. Oh, sweet lord. What you doing, lady? I wonder if I win this even now without the maiden. I might not. Okay. Might scoop it again. Do you smell peppermint? Is there an overload in of milk? Because I scooped her. Is there grapefruit, you know? The grapefruit flavor that I hear in the air, you know? Smell in the air. Because I scooped it. Scooped it up. Okay. Careful. Careful, Mr. Pokrik, you might die. Scooped it. Pff, this is one of the biggest scoop, you know... oh, there she is again. Damn. Might not scoop her now. Excuse me, I didn't hear the ice cream truck, you know, the noise. I didn't hear the bells. Because I don't remember applying for a job at a ice cream truck because I scooped it again. I scooped it again, man. By the way, she came back. Oh no. I almost, yeah, I thought she had the item, but she didn't. You know, I might just go to Jack's to get his license away. You know, to borrow his license for the ice cream truck because, well, we all know what Jack's uses the ice cream truck for. But I might just, you know, get the license away because I have different reasons for the ice cream truck because I scooped it again. I scooped it up again. There she is. Now it's over, Irelia. Sorry. Or is it though? Damn. I kind of gotta be careful here. Because what if I don't scoop it this time? Oh, Zed. You know, he just wanted that. You know, if they are giving you the scooping, you know, if they're giving you free scoops of ice cream, you know, why not come and scoop it, right? Where's the... I think, you know, the thing about this is I shouldn't probably be gloating too much. I can neither confirm nor deny that I will continue gloating. But I think she's not a Irelia main. So very often people will just excitedly counterpick. And then they discover that, hey, it's not that easy, okay? And then you get scooped a little bit. Did he flash for that kill? I don't think he did, no. We might scoop her again. No, Zermagos, please don't be scooped. Do not be scooped. Oh, he scooped her. Okay. I might be overusing the word scooped it up, but it's all good. It's all good. Hello, Laurentiu. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Oh, almost scooped it. Careful. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And... didn't scoop it. It's fine. Don't go there, Magos, please. I hope that he swaps with me, because he's gonna die to her. You'll see. It's gonna happen. Okay. I forgot to say Christ is risen. Did you say it? Is that a religious thing? You know, no offense. But I just, you know, just asking. I know it's a religious thing, but I'm asking, is that a religious thing for you? Okay. Damn, they scooped him up. Don't like that. We need to get this Zeri, because she's 7-3, and that's not good. Yeah, there it is. I might have let her, you know, let her, you know, on. That's happening, you know. What is that sound? Okay. Gotta be careful here. Don't do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. She's respawning. You're gonna die. What am I building, you might be asking? Well,
An enemy has been slain.
It is, boss. Do Yorick smash as much as last month when I watched you last time? He does smash. He pokes, he smashes, you know. Don't take this, Gardner. What is she? Oh, she's actually, This is one of those items that you cannot counter, by the way. You just can't do it. Okay. Oh no, they got the boots for some reason. Okay, this is gonna be a 3v1, I feel like. No, they let me live. It's all good. It's all good, man. Okay. Polyxilo, P-Dodes, Gibila. Her item choice is so bad against me that it's, you know, all other things being equal, I'm gonna scoop her up one more time. We'll see. I'm gonna scoop her up. It is about the inner faith you have in which you... Oh. Can't finish your comment, sorry. I for a second thought that that's the Vel'Koz's cue. You know? It's about the inner faith you have in which you have to explain every life and following your religion. You know, that's a thing I really like about religion, is that you kind of, you know, just take me as I am. Don't take me as an expert on stuff. But something, you know, if you believe that someone's watching you, you might have, it is very likely that you will behave better than if no one is watching you. And if you believe that that being is kind of loving and powerful and has, you know, kind of, you know, your interests at heart, you might behave, you know, better. Oh, why did I get an assist there, by the way? What's up with that? I know why. You know, I keep saying, hey, why did, what? What's going on? What? I've been playing Yorick for 2 years, so, for 3, no, more. Why do I say 2? Oh no, I don't think I survived this. Or do I? Or do I? Go in. Okay. Tower almost scooped me up. You know, when I said go in, I didn't mean like that, but it's all good. It's all good, man.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
What religion is in your country? I think it's Christianity. I actually don't know. I feel like that's the case for only like 10%. I don't know. I have no idea. You know, I have no idea. But, you know, Christianity in Latvia, it's really, you know, I feel like when I was younger, I used to laugh at it and think, oh, you know, I'm so cool, I don't believe it, you know, you're all bad. But they're definitely, you know, they are just benign right now. Almost completely benign. It's one of those religions that's just learned its lesson or been, you know, has been kind of pacified, let's just say. Because, well, let me tell you, they did do stuff. What the F was that? I do not wish to fight these guys. It's 4v1, so yeah. Well, that's not great. It's not great at all. That is not great at all. Do you think Yorick would be a good pope? He would be able to resurrect minions. Resurrect minions. I think Yorick would be a good pope. Yeah, Poperick. Benign, not like... no, benign meaning that it's harmless. Benign is not the right word. Harmless, I mean. Because benign, you're correct. It seems like you're talking about cancer, which is not what I want. Can I take this, or do I have to get something else? Let's get Giant's Belt. Okay. Might still lose this game, by the way. Who mad, you have to say, yeah. Have to say who mad. Okay. Let's try to cut them off. Let's try to cut these guys off. It's not a good look for us. I don't want to be stuck in this team fight, because we will lose if I am. Oh, they're actually pretty low, so... Irelia. I think she single-handedly gave us the scoop, because we scooped her up again, and you know, the longer version, I can put it on after the game if you remind me.
Have you said thank you once?
How much Pope does the Pope... How much power does Pope even have? I actually don't know. Okay, chat. I need a defensive item. Give me. Look at this and give me that. What defensive item should I get? Because I'm a noob in getting defensive items, but I'd like to learn. I'm currently learning quick. Not quick, but I'm currently in the process. There she is. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't go there. I might die with you. I might die with you would be a good chorus for a romantic song, right? Why are you going there? She needs mortal reminder. Okay. She wants to remind everybody that you're mortal. Pope was recently reminded that he's immortal. Unending despair. I don't like it because you need to be near people to, you know, kind of inflict that pain. Magic resist. But they only have one. Oh no, why is Rel unstoppable? She wants to be scooped, but that's gonna be a waste of time if I go there. I better scoop up some of these guys, you know. Is she gonna whoop? Yes. Yeah. Hit your things. Hit your things. Kaiser does a lot of magic damage. Okay. So are you saying I should get the pink mask? Oh no, we got suckered into this. Yes. Actually, I got suckered into it. Jack show, maybe. I don't know what we can do now. The Baron's gonna scoop up Irelia. Maybe. Almost scooped her. Very awkward for them. Very awkward for them. Oh, hit this. No. I guess we can just finish the game then, no? I guess not. No. Why scale your abilities when you can get free damage from passives? Well, Yorick can get free damage from passives. I think I am much better off zoning... Oh, I can't zone him if he's there. Nah, we're gonna scoop you up, sorry. He didn't know what's the... You know, what's the health situation on that thing. Yeah, he scooped her. He says GG. This was such a funny game that I might re-upload this as a separate video. I used to do that on my channel. As a kind of a video for people to... For YouTube, you know, people to kind of enjoy. You know? One of those rare wins against Irelia. There's a bug, by the way. Did you see? It did no damage. Freak doesn't care. He doesn't care. What did he? I don't know if she wins against me now. Probably not, still. There's no way she wins, right? No, she doesn't win. It can't be. I have to scoop her up. So, Okay, this is kind of intense because if she gets to join that fight and I can't push this in time, it's going to be really awkward. But if I can play this just right, I guess they're all coming here, so I have played it just right already. I believe Irelia does mess some magic damage as well, right? Doesn't she? Where is he? What? How did he just disappear? Just disappeared. Okay. Hello, MK Atil. Welcome, my friend. I remember your name. Are you a first-time chatter on Twitch? We have a lot of high-range poke going on. We have to be a little bit careful with this, you know, with what we're doing here. Scooped her. Oh, a skin idea. Just an ice cream scooper instead of the... Almost scooped it up. Okay. I probably shouldn't recall now, right? Getting burned there? Yeah, GG. Thanks for watching this, my friends. And if I re-upload this as a separate video, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. And I'll see you next time, my friends. Both stream viewers. Oh, Maiden scooped it. Yeah.
Have you said thank you once?
Thank you, Maiden, yeah. Promoted to Diamond 2. Finally, again, back up there. Back up there, you know. It was like a zoo. I just scooped it, you know. Just scooped it up. Yeah. I can't play anymore, sorry. I have to end the stream. It's too long already. I've been streaming for 6 hours. Okay? 6 hours. I mean, Volibear W is missing health, but the hard condition one. Yeah. Yorick doesn't has that condition. He has 10% missing. I forget about it. Honestly, I just forget about that item. Yeah. I just forget about that item. You know what I'm curious though about? By the way, I'm gonna end the stream, so if you don't wanna, you know, there's not gonna be more games. I don't wanna mislead you, but yeah, I just wanted to check how much damage did the Leandries do at the end here. Let's say a couple of seconds before I scooped the Nexus, or Maiden scooped the Nexus actually. How much is it? It's not too much actually. It's because I bought it the third, not the second, you know. That's why that is. But yeah, in any case, I scooped it up. How do I make the cube thumbnails? Do you want to see that? As, you know, do you want me to show you the screen? Or is that going to be too much? Or do you want to keep it a mystery? Because I could show you this, this on the screen. Maybe it's a part of the streaming experience, But I'm not gonna do it on stream, I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'm not gonna edit the thumbnail itself. I could just show you just a window, just if you're curious. Let me just quickly open up the Cinema 4D, if you will. Just the Cinema 4D. I can show you how it works, I can show you how it works. So if I'm thinking now, okay, I want to upload a video to my YouTube, right? I want to have something for YouTube when I cut this last game down. I want to have basically an image, right? So what I would do is I would okay, let me just very, very quickly prepare this and then share the screen just real quick. But this is not gonna mean too much for you, because it's just way too if you're not into this, you're probably not gonna understand what's going on, so it's called Cinema 4D, this one. Yes, here we go. Oh no, you can't see the windows, right? Is that true? Can you not? Oh, you can't see it. It's blocking the windows. Yeah, I can't show it. For some reason, OBS doesn't capture the windows. It only captures the application itself. So, yeah, it's not gonna work. I can't show it to you. Sorry. I don't know why it does it like that. You have to. I don't even know how you can do that. In any case, yeah. Sorry, but yeah, you can see Silas' ball at least. Yeah, there are different balls for different stuff. But yeah, the main screens are missing. Let me try that again. Are they really missing? Okay. Tell me if you see anything. You should see something at least right now. At least some kind of an image. If you're not, then if you still see a gray screen on these windows, a gray, gray, then it's not working, and it's unfortunately I can't do nothing about that. I see a zero cube. Oh, you see? Okay. Oh, you see the render window. Well, at least you see that, right? So, unfortunately, you can't see the kind of the working window, right? But if I focus my camera correctly, here we go. There's the Azir. So this is the way it works, I change stuff around over here, the geometry and stuff, and I change materials on these cubes, and that's how I basically make the thumbnails. Yeah, again, you don't see the other window, which is a problem, but there's a bunch of stuff, cameras, cubes, textures, all kinds of stuff like that. We have Garen here. So I basically just move stuff around until it makes sense for the thumbnail, something like this. And there's the hidden Pokrick over here. Yeah, that's I can't show you too much, because you can't see the other window, which is kind of crucial for you to understand what exactly is going on, Please be reasonable. Sorry. I can't do Don't try to get my attention by threatening to do Tristana W. Yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time, which might be tomorrow. Okay? So, Tomarvids, Non-XPU, Laurentiu, goodbye, my friend. Boris, goodbye. Who else is here? Low Tier Goth. Low Tier Goth. Thanks for being here. Saji Wow. Oh, how do you typically build your oil builder? I always see people getting Trinity Spear. You know, I'm just building random stuff. If I have Comet, I build Eclipse. That's about it. That's about it. How do you edit the Kubrick thumbnails? I have responded to that. Eclipse Thunder Sky Spirit Visage sounds amazing. I have to try it, honestly. Denialty, I have to try it. Chungus Opus, Laszlo, MK Atil, Brax, I think. I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for being for the whole 6 hours, by the way. Who else? Odin, Pestilence. That's it. That's it. Any specific times you build Leandry? You definitely 100% we want to build Leandry against Malphite, for example. Cho'Gath, of course. I think Leandry is it's no trolling against those guys. No trolling. Yeah. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Benek 2. You too. You too. Okay. Okay.